Stop arthritis pain fast. 3 plant-based proteins. Doctors won't tell you about. You wake up, and before your feet even touch the floor, your joints remind you they haven't healed. Every step feels like rusted hinges grinding against themselves. You've tried medications, creams, hot packs, but the pain keeps coming back. Here's what no one told you. Arthritis doesn't just live in your joints. It feeds off what you eat. And while painkillers mask the symptoms, your plate holds the key to real, natural relief. In this video, we'll reveal 3 plant-based protein sources, quietly backed by science, that help reduce inflammation, rebuild joint strength, and calm your body from the inside out. Most doctors won't mention them, but they've changed the lives of people just like you. Because sometimes the most powerful medicine doesn't come from a bottle, it comes from your kitchen. So stay with me and hit subscribe now for practical health solutions that truly change how you age. 1. Lentils, the tiny legume that silences inflammation from the inside out. They're small, ordinary. You've passed them 1,000 times on the shelf. Bags of brown, red, or green seeds you may have never thought twice about. But these tiny legumes, lentils, could be the biggest breakthrough in your fight against arthritis pain. If you've lived with arthritis, you know it's not just the pain. It's the stiffness that steals your mornings. It's the inflammation that drags you down even when you haven't done anything wrong. It's the tiredness that spreads through your joints, like your body is carrying weight it never asked for. You may have tried anti-inflammatory pills. And while they work, they also wear on your liver, kidneys, and stomach over time. Lentils, they do the same job, naturally. No side effects, no prescriptions, just quiet healing through food. Let's break it down. 1. Protein that heals, not hurts. Lentils are one of the highest plant-based protein sources available, about 18 grams of protein per cup. But unlike red meat, they don't contain inflammatory compounds like saturated fats or arachidonic acid, which can worsen joint pain in many seniors. This means you're fueling your body with the amino acids it needs to rebuild cartilage, support tendons, and strengthen surrounding muscles without triggering inflammation in the process. Strong muscles support weak joints, and weak joints feel less pressure when the muscles around them are strong. 2. Magnesium. Your joint's natural relaxant magnesium is essential for muscle relaxation and nerve regulation. Low levels are linked to increased inflammation, stiffness, and even leg cramps at night. Just 1 serving of lentils delivers a healthy dose of magnesium, helping you move easier, rest deeper, and reduce that locked-up feeling in your knees and hips. 3. Potassium, nature's anti-swelling mineral. Lentils are also high in potassium, which helps flush excess sodium from the body. Too much sodium equals fluid retention, equals joint swelling, equals more pressure on the knees, ankles, and hands. By reducing water retention, potassium helps lower the pressure inside your joints, giving you relief without needing a diuretic. 4. Iron plus folate for brain and body energy. Chronic joint pain doesn't just affect the body, it drains your mental energy. Lentils support red blood cell production with plant-based iron and folate, which means better oxygen delivery, improved alertness, and more stamina for daily tasks. You'll feel it when walking, when climbing stairs, when standing longer than usual without fatigue. How to eat them. Add cooked lentils to soups, curries, or salads. Try red lentil dal with turmeric for added anti-inflammatory support. Use as a meat substitute in tacos, stews, or pasta sauces. Canned lentils, rinse them well to remove excess sodium. Lentils cook quickly, don't need to be soaked overnight, and are incredibly affordable, making them one of the most accessible healing foods in the world. This isn't hype, it's nutrition that meets the reality of aging joints. Because arthritis doesn't just need treatment, it needs support. And lentils provide that support from the inside out, gently, consistently, powerfully. Next up, a golden buttery protein that reduces stiffness, lowers inflammation, and supports your gut. Let's talk chickpeas. 2. Chickpeas, the golden bean, that soothes inflammation and strengthens from within. They're soft, creamy, and golden. Maybe you've eaten them in a salad, maybe as hummus on toast. But few people know that chickpeas, also called garbanzo beans, are more than just a side dish. They are a natural anti-inflammatory powerhouse, especially for people struggling with arthritis, joint stiffness, and chronic swelling. If arthritis has stolen your energy, your mobility, or your peace of mind, then chickpeas may be one of the simplest and most effective foods you can add to your plate. Let's break down why. 1. Complete protein for joint recovery. Chickpeas are rich in plant-based protein, about 15 grams per cup, which is essential for maintaining the muscles that surround and support your joints. Stronger muscles mean less pressure on inflamed joints. But what makes chickpeas special is how clean their protein is. Unlike meat or dairy, chickpeas provide amino acids without triggering inflammatory responses, making them ideal for those living with autoimmune-driven joint pain, like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis. 2. Anti-inflammatory fiber. That works from the gut up. More and more research is proving that inflammation starts in the gut. When your digestion is compromised, it can activate immune responses that attack your joints, even if the pain is felt in your knees or hands. Chickpeas contain a unique type of soluble fiber called raffinose, which feeds beneficial gut bacteria. This improves gut integrity, fewer leaks that trigger inflammation, immune balance, less overreaction, nutrient absorption, so your joints get what they need to heal. You may not feel it instantly, but over weeks this leads to reduced swelling, better digestion, and clearer energy. 3. Packed with zinc, B6, and manganese. These trace minerals are critical for repairing joint tissue, reducing oxidative stress, and balancing inflammation. Zinc boosts tissue regeneration and immune response. B6 reduces pain sensitivity and nerve-related inflammation. Manganese, a cofactor for enzymes involved in cartilage repair. Together, these make chickpeas a joint rebuilding superfood. 4. Blood sugar control for inflammation. Stability spikes in blood sugar often means spikes in inflammation. That's why seniors with diabetes or prediabetes often have worsened arthritis symptoms. Chickpeas have a very low glycemic index and are digested slowly, providing steady energy without crashes. This reduces the inflammatory burden on your joints throughout the day. You may notice fewer midday energy dips, less joint swelling in the afternoon, and smoother recovery after light activity. How to eat chickpeas: mash into hummus with olive oil and garlic, toss into salads with lemon juice, roast them in the oven with turmeric and paprika for a crunchy snack. Add to stews, curries, or soups. Pro tip: use canned chickpeas for convenience, but rinse them thoroughly to reduce sodium. This isn't about trendy eating. This is about fueling your body with what it understands and knows how to heal with. Every scoop of chickpeas delivers comfort, not instantly, but deeply and sustainably, because painkillers block pain. But chickpeas, they help the pain stop happening in the first place. Next up, a soft, simple protein that mimics meat, protects your bones, and contains natural compounds proven to reduce joint pain. Let's talk about tofu. 3. Tofu, the soft protein that builds bones and calms inflammation. It's mild, it's pale, it's often overlooked as bland or boring. But in the world of joint health, tofu is one of the most powerful, overlooked allies for seniors battling arthritis pain. Tofu, made from soybeans, isn't just a source of protein. It's a multifunctional food that helps reduce joint inflammation, protect bone density, and ease hormonal imbalances that accelerate joint aging. If you've been struggling with chronic joint pain, stiffness in your knees or hands, or worry about osteoporosis as you age, tofu might be exactly what your body's been missing. 1. Complete protein. That's easy on joints. Unlike most plant foods, tofu is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. That makes it ideal for rebuilding damaged cartilage, preserving lean muscle mass, especially important for seniors with limited mobility, and supporting daily strength without the inflammatory effects of red meat or processed animal proteins. Tofu gives you the repair tools your joints need in a soft, digestible form your body doesn't have to fight to absorb. 2. Bone-building calcium that rivals dairy. Many seniors cut back on dairy to avoid digestive discomfort, but that creates a new risk: low calcium, which can lead to brittle bones and worsen arthritis symptoms. Tofu steps in beautifully, especially calcium-set tofu, which contains nearly 20 to 30% of your daily calcium needs in one serving. That means stronger bones, reduced fracture risk, and better joint support from the inside out. And the calcium in tofu is highly absorbable, especially when combined with leafy greens or vitamin D-rich foods. 3. Isoflavones, nature's anti-inflammatory messengers. Tofu is rich in compounds called isoflavones, plant-based chemicals that mimic mild estrogen in the body. This is especially beneficial for postmenopausal women whose estrogen levels drop, leading to increased inflammation, joint stiffness, and faster bone loss. Isoflavones in tofu help regulate inflammatory cytokines, proteins that cause swelling, slow bone breakdown, support joint cushioning and flexibility. One study in the Journal of Nutrition found that postmenopausal women who ate soy products regularly had significantly less joint pain than those who didn't. 4. Our heart and weight benefits that support. Joint relief tofu is cholesterol-free and low in saturated fat, making it ideal for seniors managing high blood pressure, heart disease, or weight gain, all of which can make arthritis symptoms worse. By supporting heart health and healthy weight maintenance, tofu helps reduce the load your joints carry each day, literally and biologically. How to eat it. Tofu takes on the flavor of whatever it's cooked with. That means it's incredibly versatile. Stir-fry it with turmeric and ginger, both anti-inflammatory. Crumble into scrambles as an egg alternative. Bake in the oven with olive oil and garlic. Blend into smoothies for extra creaminess and protein. Start with organic, non-GMO tofu when possible. Firm tofu works well for savory dishes. Silken tofu is great in soups and smoothies. Tofu may not look exciting, but it silently strengthens bones, calms inflammation, and nourishes the very joints that carry you through life. It's soft, but strong. And that's exactly what you need when your joints are asking for relief, not resistance. Coming up next, we'll recap all 3 proteins and show you how to easily include them into your week. No stress, no confusion, just simple healing. If this video gave you even one new idea to fight joint pain naturally, take a moment to support this work. Give it a like to let us know it helped. Comment below, which of these plant proteins will you try first? And don't forget to subscribe for more science-based tips to reduce pain, boost energy, and age with confidence. You don't need extreme diets or endless prescriptions. Just smart, simple choices like these that work with your body, not against it. Let's take back your mobility, one meal at a time. Thank you for watching, and remember, healing starts in your kitchen.